Connecticut, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of Chip's Unnamed Local Band Show. In this episode, we're going down to New Haven to visit with Atrina. We're going out to Berlin to visit with Ellison Jackson. And we're going out to West Hartford to visit with Little Ugly. Check it out. Connecticut, what's going on? We are in West Hartford, mecca of music, I know. But there is one band stationed here that we love. This is Little Ugly. Guys, what's going on?
Hi.
Let's do a quick round robin, names and instruments.
I'm Michael. I play guitar and vocals.
Windsor, I play keys.
Nick, I play drums and percussion.
Casey, I play upright bass.
So, acoustic guitar, keys, percussion, upright bass. How would you guys describe this sound to those who are uninitiated?
It's like acoustic rock. It's definitely got some influences from indie and from like grunge. So we kind of take those influences, as well as we have some classical training and some jazz training. So we use all that, try to blend it together. The best description we've come up with is acoustic rock. So it does have that hard edge with the acoustic instruments.
That's interesting. I'm glad you mentioned that, because when I listen to your band, I hear everything from like Ray LaMontagne and stuff like that, Beatles, a little bit of Stevie Wonder, but then I do hear that sort of alt-rock element. But why the decision not to plug in? Why the decision to keep it acoustic?
All the bands that I had been in before this were rock bands, where I had to, turn my amp up to 10 in order to hear myself over the drummer. And I got really tired of that. So when I quit my last band, I decided to sit down with my acoustic guitar and just start from scratch, and immediately actually was introduced to Ray LaMontagne. Decided I wanted upright bass, and when we first started, we used to have a violin player, so that kind of took us in this direction. And once we lost the violin player, we picked up the keys, and that just completely changed our sound.
The violin player blew up, by the way. It's like Spinal Tap. So where do you guys see Little Ugly going in the next few years? We have a new record out, though, right? That's catching fire, getting some good reviews, and the name of that is?
Little Ugly. This is our self-titled EP. It's 5 tracks that we recorded in Wallingford, Connecticut at Trod Nossel Studio. And then the physical copy has a bonus one. But really the direction now is we're trying to concentrate more on media type stuff, online radio, all that kind of things, trying to get a music video together. And then with that, hopefully in a year or so, put out another album, but one that we spend a lot more time on. The first album was actually recorded in one day at Trod Nossel. We only had a few hours just to lay down all the tracks, and then I overdubbed vocals later on. But hopefully get in the studio and spend like a lot of quality time on a new record, full length.
We're going to go into some live footage from you guys right now, correct? You want to tell us where this was filmed and how it all came about?
This is filmed at Trod Nossel Studio, where we recorded our album. This is from our live DVD that we recorded last winter, and we actually just finished up this past month. It's going to be available on our podcast, so you can look us up on iTunes. This is a song called Bag of Bones. It's one of the first songs that we ever kind of finished together as a band. It's just about a journey trying to find yourself, and then realizing along the way that what you were looking for wasn't what you needed at all.
This is Little Ugly. What you need is some more Little Ugly, so check it out.
Was a man like you. Fortune, it plays its games on the fool. I believed in a cure. I wept till my tears stained the floor. I believed the road it speaks and it stows, would shed some light on the unknown. With the bowl packed deep, I slumbered, half asleep. No maps, no directions, no home. Since you can't always win right to lose. The same can be said for your mind. Stop trying to find the right frame of mind. You're born, you live, and you die. So feel the foolish man who believes in his hands, the ace of spades every time. And watch when it folds when the bet starts to grow. You just can't win every time. I needed to remember rather than forget. Shaman to translate my bones. They rattled around, the form to take hold, the mold in the eyes of anyone I know. And all I found was this silence that cannot be described. An understanding, the eye of the mind sometimes just goes blind. Since you can't always win, it's alright to lose. The same can be said for your mind. Stop trying to find the right frame of mind. Born, you live, and you die. Feel the foolish man who believes in his hands, the ace of spades every time. And watch when it folds when the bet starts to grow. Just can't win every time. I've lost the bag of bones, shed my skin and entered nothingness naked. I've lost the bag of bones, shed my skin and entered nothingness naked. Lost the bag of bones, shed my skin and entered nothingness naked. I've lost the bag of bones, shed my skin and entered nothingness naked.
Coming up after the break, we're going out to Silver Lake in Berlin to meet up with Ellison Jackson.